Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and today we're doing another full review episode. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. All my returning viewers, you know how we do, so let's do it to it, shall we? So today's full review episode is going to be of the Castarede. I figured out the proper pronunciation, Castarede. The last E is somewhat silent, but then you see the little hash mark. Anyways, established in 1832, it is a Bas Armagnac VS. So the VS, if we take a quick look on the backside, says it is aged for 3 years minimal. I'd hate to see what their 1 year is like, but the VS is pretty much the bottom of the line. Then you go to the VSOP. But anyways, appellation Armagnac Castarede. 40% alcohol by volume. We'll give you a good solid run through of the backside. Founded in 1832. It is the oldest registered Armagnac trading house for more than 185 years. This is let's move on. Cork pop. That was very light and loose, nondescript mostly. Let's go ahead and get that pour on, shall we? This has been somewhat of a tough one to work through. There is the VSOP, which I am somewhat hesitant to get into. And while I'm thinking about it, we're going to go ahead and break out we're going to break out my Mr. Randy's handy dandy whiskey color scale. Off camera, I'm going to try and put it in probably at a pale brown. This looks about right, pale brown. On the nose, it's taking a step down from that nail polish paint thinner. Very acidic. The nose is just, it's better now, but I do a 3-part series to my reviews. Part 1, off the rip, get it home, crack it open, have my first pour, share my first impressions with you because that's what we do. Part 2, full review time. We drink it down halfway, put the cork on it, put it on the shelf for a week and a half, let it open up, let it relax, let it off gas, let it breathe, if you will. Come back, try and find as much as we can. Only thing I really found was how to properly pronounce the name. But we talk about it. I score it. Continue to drink it because part 3, final pour episode, thusly named. We have the final pour in the glass compared to the first pour off the rip and everything in between. So despite this bottle and its experience, I have come to the conclusion that Armagnac will be my third libation of choice. If you're new to the channel, Mr. Randy, I absolutely love Scotch. My second libation of choice is going to be tequila. So now officially putting it in third place as Armagnac, despite this bottle not being so great. So on the nose still, it really feels like it wants to be something good. It's just that really acidic, high-pitched, off-putting note that's like paint thinner. It's just, it's too acrid, it's too acidy, too acidic. I don't know if that's your thing, if that's the way you like it, there you go. So like I said, Castarede has one more, the VSOP. My local specs is where I sourced this from. They do have, like I said, the Castarede VSOP. I'm hesitant because their VSOP is like $60-something on the shelf. And I've been burnt too many times by trying to go a little bit better and paying significantly more, like $20-something, $30 more for the next bump up. And there's better stuff on the shelf than this for the price point. So how much did I pay? I paid $35.31 out the door for this 40% alcohol by volume Armagnac VS, very special. 3-year aged cognac, or Armagnac. What's the difference between Armagnac and cognac? Distillation. Cognac is distilled 3 times. Armagnac is distilled twice, sometimes only once. But let's get past that. On the palate, let's get on the palate. Yeah, it tastes only slightly better than the nosing. Very acidic, very paint thinner-esque. Not that I drink any paint thinner. But they say they use 100% Folle Blanche, or Blanche, which is like white grapes and stuff, on the rocks and mixing. So they claim that this is best on the rocks or for mixing, not for sipping neat. I guess I could see that. I have not tried it on the rocks or in mixing. I don't know what we would mix Armagnac with. I'm not a cognac connoisseur, but plenty of cognac drinkers out there would probably have an idea what you could mix it with. But I guess after this video, I will try it on the rocks. How about that? I'll throw a couple of ice cubes in there and let it chill for just a moment. Let it water it down a little bit. See if it levels off the acidity. But yeah, let's go ahead and do one more and we'll move on. It is very viscous. You can see that. It doesn't feel that much so on the palate. There is a bit of oiliness and a bit of creaminess. I guess I'm very hesitant to try that VSOP for like, it's $65 on the shelf. VSOP. So the VS is at least, there is at least 3 years. VSOP, I do believe, is, I want to say it's like at least 5 or something. I have come to the understanding that I will not touch anything under 10 years. The XO, the extra old VSOP, is somewhere between 5 and 10 years, roughly maybe 7 or so. The XO, I had that Marquis de Savoie XO, and that was, it depends on where you look. It's either a 15 to 25. We did have that other Armagnac, that Delort Bas Armagnac Napoleon, which is a 10-year, and that thing is beautiful. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as of yet, go and do so now. That way you'll never miss an episode released from the channel. But let's go ahead and let's do this finish. Yeah, it does have that high, acrid, acidic notes that are just, it's ruining the vibe. If you were to remove that, I guess it would be okay, but I'm not paying $65 for something to be okay. I think most of my viewers would agree. You don't pay over $60 for okay. That's what you pay $20 to $30 for, okay. I've never seen an Armagnac for about 20 to 30 bucks. This one was $35, $31 out the door. That Marquis de Savoie Bas Armagnac was, no, it wasn't a Bas Armagnac. It was a de Savoie, de Marquis Savoie XO. That one was discontinued, and I did go through my local specs today, and they were all gone. They did have about 375 bottles, which was interesting. All the 750s were gone, all of them. Last time I was there was 5, or maybe 4, but they're all gone. That was like not even a week and a half ago, 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks ago when I last looked at it. Neither here nor there. So what am I getting? Let's look past that paint thinner, nail polish sort of ick. You're getting relatively, mostly deep, dark, rich, ripe fruits, like good plums. I think it would be a dang good Armagnac if it didn't have that sort of icky. which I guess you work out as you let it sit longer. The VSOP for 65. I don't know. It may happen. It may not. I'm not necessarily looking forward to it at this moment, because this VS is rubbing me the wrong way. As far as the finish goes, there's lots of warmth on the back end, probably pushing a 2. Like I said, there's some good stuff in there. It's just being ruined. And I think maybe if you stretch it out to the VSOP, you might lose a lot of that character. So there's something going on. I am not huge on cognacs and Armagnacs, but wine, I know a considerable amount about wine, but cognac, next to nothing. Armagnac, almost as much as nothing. But I watched some videos. I'm learning every day, gaining more information and knowledge. They make this stuff and then they like just age it in people's cellars. They just like rent space out and just sit it there for a while and forget about it. All right, so let's put a score on it, shall we? Ooh, a weak 3 out of 5. A weak 3 out of 5 is $35 out the door. It is a VS Bas Armagnac. That acidic sort of, it's rubbing me the wrong way. My fair price for this, I don't know, 20, 25. I think if they could just, I don't know. I don't have enough experience in Armagnac, other than I know what I like, to really know where this is going to sit, or it should sit. Would I buy this again? I think that's pretty obvious. I'm not going to buy this again. So I guess we're just going to go ahead and wrap it up. In the comment section, would love to know where you at. What are you currently drinking? Have you had Castarede or an Armagnac? Which do you prefer when it comes to Armagnac? VS, VSOP, XO, Napoleon? That other one, I'm looking forward to that next one, but it's also 60. It's like 60. It's like almost $70 out the door for that other Delord, which is roughly the same price point as the VSOP for this one. I'd rather go up to the 15-year. Anyway, there it is. As always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. You could do better. You really can. There's that Armagnac. Not cloudy, not really cloudy at all.